Welcome back to another transformation video. Today we are on to the dining room. Again, as soon as I bought this house, I knew straight away what I wanted to do to this dining room. So this is just what it looked like before. So let's just take note of where the random plug sockets are. These what do they call them? Jazz stones. I knew straight away I wanted to put some patio doors in where this window was, just to get out into the back garden. Also because I knew we were blocking up the back door for where the kitchen was going, because this is an open plan kitchen diner, which you'll sort of seen if you've seen my kitchen transformation video. And I knew that this wall was going to come out, so there was not as much work to do in this side of things. I just wanted to show you this so you could see the size of it. So behind this was a huge back boiler that we had to take out. So the first step of the process was I just started sanding down this pantry door. I knew that I wanted to keep this pantry because the kitchen isn't huge and this was super good space. So I'll show you what this is like, what I use in here at the end. But I just wanted to sand this door down so it was ready for painting. And then I got my joiner to make a new drawer in between the two doors. So where there's those two drawers at the moment, you'll see at the end that there's just one drawer now. Plus they didn't really open very well. They were very old school. This piece of stone was so heavy. It took both of us to get it out. So yes, we had to take all of this geometric stone off, got rid of that, and then it was wallpaper stripping time, which was very fun. So yes, we took the wallpaper off, and I knew that I wanted to keep the fireplace, keep it as an opening. Again, I knew straight away that I wanted to put a wine rack in there because we weren't going to put a log burner or anything in, but I still wanted it to be a feature. So again, you'll see at the end that it's full of my lovely wine. I just carried on taking all of the wallpaper off. There was about 3 layers of wallpaper in this room, so not quite as much as in some of the other rooms, but still a bit of a pain. But honestly, if you have a lot of wallpaper to strip, I would 100% recommend getting a wallpaper stripper. It was so useful. Then onto the fun demolition part, taking out the wall between the kitchen and the dining room. This instantly opened up the room, and again I knew I wanted to do it straight away. I love the concept of open plan living, and this was just a very obvious thing to do. So we had to chisel all the plaster off. Another very random plug socket there. Here's Robert, our wonderful builder, who has been with us since the very beginning. We didn't really know him very well now, so looking back on this it's quite funny because he's sort of like another dad to me and Levi. He's just wonderful. So he came in straight away and just started demolishing this. We were really nervous at first because we didn't know how much of a support it was, and Robert just came in and, took his hammer to it, as you can see here. So I wanted to open it up as wide as I could, basically, which is why they were doing this. And then he needed to plaster around it, so they just needed to take it back to brick and see if they needed to put a support in. And I don't actually think that they did end up putting a support in because it wasn't load bearing. So I think we just put the flagstone in, actually, from what I can remember. So as you can see on the on the left hand side there, with all of that jazz stone gone, that is a decent size corner without that stone. This was what that was holding up the chimney. Now moving on to taking the window out ready for the patio doors. This makes such a difference to the room. It lets so much light in. So we had to take out both skins of the wall there. We also built the utility room up again. If you want to see that, I'll do another video about it, but we just rebuilt that. Oh, back in summertime when it was nice and warm and we could wear shorts. And I'm looking out of the window now and it's raining. Welcome to England. Anyway, so we just had to, there was so much rubble that came out of this house. It's crazy. So we took out the window, got the patio doors in. Oh, okay. Clearly not at that point we didn't. We must have plasterboarded and then plastered before we did the window. So we only plastered the kitchen. and got the boiler on the wall. If you have already seen my kitchen video, I guess this was probably in it, but I painted the whole room white, but I don't have a clip of me painting the dining side. So as you can see, we've got the patio doors in now, and it makes such a difference with them. And obviously the back door got blocked up, which you'll see in the kitchen video. So I just went ahead, now that I'd taken all of the wallpaper off and the necessary walls had been plastered, it was time for painting. So it was just a basic white kitchen paint that I did all around the kitchen and the dining room. After all of the painting was done, the kitchen arrived, which was a very exciting day, but also not really that relevant to the dining transformation. But the flooring got put down before we installed the kitchen so that it's really seamless and it doesn't just go up to the cabinets. So the same flooring runs all the way through the kitchen and the dining room, and I'm obsessed with it. I love my flooring, and I'm actually going to put the same flooring in all of the houses that we're renovating at the moment. So it's a good one. I really like the colour. It's not too dark, it's not too light. Then we installed the kitchen. So this sort of is part of the dining room, I guess, because the peninsula is somewhere that I sit quite a lot. I didn't want to sacrifice not having an island, but the kitchen was too small and I couldn't fit an island in, which I was upset about. But I got a peninsula, so I was able to compromise and have bar stools. It's just something that I've always wanted. In the next house, we're definitely having an island because it is bigger, so you will see an island in the next house videos. But me and Levi installed this kitchen. This was probably two of the most stressful days I think we had on site, was installing this kitchen, because technically the floor between the kitchen and the dining room is two different levels. And when you measure up for the kitchen, you have to move the little legs. And once we moved one of the legs to level it on one side, it sent it off on the other side. It was just super stressful, and we were both very, very, very relieved when the kitchen was in, because the worktop guys were organised for the next day. So there was no choice for us. We had to stay and get it done. So yes, we are learning for next time. Once the kitchen was in, we got the dining table and chairs, which were given to me by my mum, so we didn't have to buy any, which we are very, very grateful for, because furniture is expensive. Then it was time to install the beam. I bought 2 matching floating beams from Amazon for the dining room and living room fireplaces, so you'll have already seen the living room one, but yeah, this was quite satisfying because it's invisible and floating, and it took me a while. This was the first one I did before I did the living room one, and it just took a lot of spirit leveling and drilling, but I did it, so that's the main thing. And then that is, oh, I put a mirror up on the right hand side as well, but that's pretty much it for the renovation of this room. There was a few bits that I didn't film. Honestly, I just forgot, so apologies about that. I had to go round and fill in the coving in the top corners and redo some of those bits that got destroyed when we had to take out parts of the chimney. And then after that, it was really just the decorating. So here we are. From this to this. I still love this transformation so much. I'm really pleased with how it all turned out. I just love how it all came together. So we'll go through in a little bit more detail. Let's begin with the clock. I ordered it online from a site called Mano, and it took about 4 months to arrive. It took so long to arrive. The French doors add so much light to the room, and yeah, I'm really, really pleased with them. Obviously, the extractor is where the old door used to be, so we did need a door. There's my wine rack, looking quite empty now actually, because I need to go and buy some more white wine. Anyway, this corner, again, I knew that I wanted to do sort of like a gallery wall of photos that just made me happy. So these prints are from Desenio. No affiliate link, nothing like that, but I just really liked them. They make me happy and they make me think of travelling, which we obviously can't do at the moment. The eucalyptus there, that is fake. This is my granddad's old alcohol cabinet, so I wanted to have a piece of him with me. This is actually going quite quickly, so I'll try and speed up a little bit. This is a fake plant. This is a fake plant. That jar is from the range. I've got a photo up of me and my brother at graduation. Here is the pantry. So this is the new drawer. It holds my tea towels now that my joiner made. So at the bottom in the pantry, this is such a good storage cupboard. So I've got my shopping bags, some red wine overflow, baking stuff, more glasses. This is where we keep our crockery and our bottles for cycling, Tupperware, and then snacks. So this is a really, really useful bit of storage. So it's a good idea that we kept it in. This mirror I got from Dunelm. It was on offer, which is nice. If there's anything else that you want to know where it's from, just let me know and I will let you know. But for now, let's just enjoy how it looks. It's very, very different to how it was at the beginning, and I'm really pleased with it. So you can sort of see here how the open plan works between the kitchen and the dining area. Yeah, I'm thrilled with it. I'm really, really happy. If you came here from my kitchen transformation video, thank you for watching. That's got loads of views and I don't really know why, but thank you. I've got a house Instagram, which is Highbury to Home, so I'll leave that in the description if you want to follow me. And I will be posting more videos of the next house transformation very soon.